good day everyone. So today I will explain the 15 basic tools in Ibis Paint and how we're going to use it in digital drawing. So before we talk about the tools, let me first show you how you open the app and start your drawing. So first you need to go to your phone or your tablet's uh, home screen, and you need to locate where is your ibis paint. So it has a colorful color wheel, so wait for a moment. So there you go. So click the icon, or tap rather. Then once you tap it, you're going to see the my gallery. So this is where your drawings are saved. So uh when you're going to start a new drawing, tap the plus button on the lower left side of this, and you're going to choose canvas size. So for our class, we're going to use A4. Tap it, and now you're going to see a blank canvas. So now let's proceed with the tools. The first one, we have the transform. So this tool is used to move, rotate, zoom in and out, and distort selected resize or perspective adjusted areas. So let me choose a sample. So for this one, so you can locate your tools at the second icon on the lower left side of your phone, this one. So you can see the 15 tools rather. Then click the transform. You can move it, zoom in, zoom out in the translate scale, and in perspective you can stretch horizontally, vertically, and in mesh form you can stretch it in whatever part you want. Okay, then tap the check if you're done with it. And if you want to undo, instead of clicking the back or the undo button here at the upper part, so you can use two fingers, tap it, and it's undo. Then if you want to redo it, you need to three fingers, tap, and then it's redo. Okay, so the next one we have magic wand. So magic wand selects on the color similarity, and once you select it, you can fill colors without affecting the parts of the canvas. So let's click this one, and let me use the brush. So that's it. So the other parts are not affected since I only select this part using the magic wand. Okay, so let's undo, and for you to deselect, click this one. Okay, next one we have the lasso. So the lasso allows you to draw a freehand selection. So this one, for example, you selected this part. So with this, you can move it according to which side you want. Okay, then undo. The next one we have filter. So the filter tool, so it adds effect to your drawing. So you can add blur, glow, shadow, or adjust brightness and color. So you can click this one, filter. So as you can see, there's many filter at the lower part. So if you see the yellow dot, that means it is premium. Okay, so you need to pay for that. Okay, so uh the only thing that is or the only premium that you can use when you watch ad is the brushes. Okay, so let's proceed with the brush. Okay, so the brush, of course, is the most important tool because that is what we use to draw lines, color, and also to shade. So there are many types of brushes like pen, pencil, airbrush, watercolor pen. So you can change the size, opacity, depending on what effect you want. So you can choose here on the third icon. Yeah. So as you can see, there's the ad. You can click that if you want to have that specific, or rather the whole premium type of brushes. Just watch the ad and you're going to have 3 hours of usage. Okay, so let me have the first one. So you can change the color on the fourth icon next to it. So there it is. Then you can change the size on the third one. This one, thickness, the opacity. Okay, so this one. Okay, so the next one we have eraser. Of course, the eraser is what you use to remove parts of your drawing. So if you make a mistake, you can use eraser to fix it. So we have eraser, you can erase that. So again, you can change the thickness on the third icon. So we have there. Okay, there. So that's it. Then the next one we have smudge. So the smudge tool is used to blend colors together. So it works like your finger is mixing paint. So let's have a brush. Let me erase first this. Then have a brush. This one and another color. So this one. So when you use the smudge, it's mixing there. It's mixing the colors together. Or kumbaga sa Tagalog, pinapakalat mo yung kulay. Okay, there. And the next one we have blur. So the blur tool makes the part of your drawing soft or less sharp. So it can create depth or making background blurry, or the character stands out, so on and so forth. So if we use the blur, this one, let me have the sharp, this one. Oops, too big. And another color. So when you use the blur, there, you notice it? It has a blur effect. Okay, so the next one we have special. So the special pen tool, so um it has a special effect, including the popular liquify tool, which allow you to move, expand, shrink, or reshape the part of your drawing. So Let's try it. This one, the liquify pen. So you can drag it. This one. You can drag that to create shape. This one. Depending on the shape that you want. Okay, so let's move forward with the bucket. So the bucket tool fills a closed area with color. So instead of coloring it manually, you just can tap inside the shape. So let me erase this one and have this again. So let's use the bucket, choose color, and there you go. You top it, then it will have the color. Just make sure it is enclosed, no gap, so that it will only color the part that you want. Okay. Okay, again, enclosed area. The next one we have vector. So the vector tool works on vector layers. So this mean you can adjust your lines without losing the quality of it. Okay, so wait for a moment. So for example, you have the brush, then going to use the vector. So you need to make sure that it is uh the thing with vector tool, since this is new in the Ibis Paint, so sometimes you cannot use it because it has a premium part. But let me check with it. But again, so mm-hmm. Oh, vector. Since I can't see the vector one, let me check if I have on my other drawing. For example, this one. Let me check this one. So if you're going to use the vector, make sure that you have vector layer. So when you use it, ayun, that's it. You cannot use the vector kasi it's premium or prime membership. Okay. So let's go back. So if you want to go back with your drawings earlier, you can go back to your gallery, then click to your previous drawing, then click the edit if you want to continue. So now let's continue. The next one, we have the text. So the text tool lets you add all words to your drawing, so you can change the fonts, the size, the style. So it's very useful for the posters, comics, and graphic designs. So click the text, then tap the canvas, click add text. Then here you can type. Okay, then you can choose font here. Click the font. You have so many font to choose from. Then the size here, can change the size. Also the style, so on and so forth. Okay, so let's move on with the frame divider. So the frame divider tool, actually it's mainly used for the comics or the manga, so which helps you create panels easily. So but we're going to use it because I'm going to have borders for your output. So you need to click again the or tap the canvas, add frame. Then make sure later, actually, so listen carefully, later you're going to use it because you have activity that you're going to use the border. So make sure the horizontal space will be 40, vertical space is 40, and the thickness is 2. Then once you've done that, click the check, and there you have it. uh for the panels, if you're going to use the panels, you can slide vertically or horizontally, just like this one. So you slide, so you have one panel. You can slide again another panel, and horizontally, so now you have 4 panels, depending on how many panels you want your comics to have, or depending on what you like for your comics. So next tool, we have the eyedropper. So the eyedropper tool copies color from your drawing, and if you want to use the exact color, so let me have this, for example this one, let me choose this one. Okay, so the thing is, it's so big. How about this one? It's also too big. Mhm. Let me have this one. Okay, this one. So for example, you want to have a specific color that you want, for example this one. So since you click it, the eyedropper copies the color. Then so when you use the brush, it has the same color of which you pick using the eyedropper earlier. So let's have another one again. Eyedropper, click, and when you brush, it copies the color. So that's it. The next one, we have the canvas. So the canvas tool, so it modifies or changes the size or resolution of the whole canvas. So when you click it, so you can see change size, trim, resize, color mode, rotate right, flip horizontal, flip vertical. So depends. Can trim that, then that's it. So that's how you use the 15 um basic tools in Ibis Paint. So after finishing your artwork, you need to save it. But first, uh later, when you do your activity, so again, what I show you earlier, the border or the frame. So the 40 horizontally, 40 vertical, then the two frame thickness. Then after that, you're going to use the text and zoom it here. Then your name, the name size, the size should be 30. Okay. Then make sure the first letter of your um name should be at the edge of the border. Then move to the right, add text again, then your 10 dash space, then your section. Then the last letter is should be there at the edge of the border. Okay, so that's it. And after finishing your artwork, you need to save it, of course. So inside the app, uh, it is automatically saved. But if you want to save it to your phone gallery, you need to tap the back button, this one. Then you can see the save image and choose PNG, not the JPEG, but the PNG, because PNG does not reduce the quality when it is saved, not like JPEG, which compresses the image, which make it looks blurry or pixelated. And also, uh, JPEG does not support transparency. So meaning if you have transparent part on your drawing, so it automatically adds white background to it. But when you choose the PNG, so it allows transparent background. So when you use it and paste it to images with colors, so the background is transparent. Okay, so anyway, then once you click or tap the PNG, click the OK, and now it is saved to your phone gallery. Okay, you can check it, your photos or gallery, then there you have it. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for listening.